What's up, guys? This is Cody Brockway back with yet another episode of CB's Fun with Vinyl. Now, this episode's a little bit different because we're talking about a concert that I recently saw. So I don't have any records here to pull out, but I want to talk about this amazing show that I saw over last week on Wednesday, actually. In my birth town of Hamilton, Ontario, we saw Iron Maiden for the second time. Not the second time in Hamilton. This is their first time in Hamilton with Bruce Dickinson on vocals, but I can't believe I got to be there for that. It was absolutely amazing. 10 out of 10 show for me. I actually have some notes here that I want to read to you. I don't usually do notes. I kind of just do these kind of like flying by the seat of my pants, but I have things written down like the set list and all that. So let's just jump right into it. So the opening band was a band called Within Temptation, and they were really awesome. They were really, really good band, Dutch band with a female singer. I'm actually going to click in some photos and videos of the whole evening for you right now. I'm not one of those guys that lives through I go to a concert and live through my phone and stare at the whole thing through my phone screen. So I only got a few videos and a few pictures. But yeah, so Within Temptation, they were great. They were opening. They were fantastic, and they started at 7:30, and they went off probably around 8:15 or so. Then it was about another 15 minutes past, and Iron Maiden didn't come out for a while yet, but so they played some cool music. They played some Judas Priest and Black Sabbath and stuff over the PA, and then about 15 minutes after Within Temptation left the stage, this big video came on, and it was like the Legacy of the Beast tour video of Eddie. He's like riding like a motorcycle, and the music that's playing is Transylvania, which is an instrumental track from the first Maiden album. And that was really cool. That was about 2 or 3 minutes. Really freaking loud, not that I'm complaining. So that video was about 2-3 minutes, and then just went back to the regular music that they had been playing over the PA, which was, cool. And then, all of a sudden, I'm talking to my friend, I said, okay, when they play Dr. Doctor by UFO, that's when Maiden is going to come out after that song's over. Because he's kind of like a new Maiden fan. And he loved the show, too. He loved it, absolutely. But sure enough, UFO comes on, and I'm just like, Dr. Doctor, please. Rocking out in my seat, right? We're sat in section 107, which is just to the right of the stage in the lower bowl. It was great seating, row 13. And then the lights go down, and the drum beat for Senjutsu comes on. Doof, doof. Absolutely amazing. So they do the first 3 tracks off the Senjutsu album. Senjutsu, Stratego, and Writing on the Wall. Then they do a killer version of Revelations. And then they do Blood Brothers and Sign of the Cross. And Flight of Icarus. Fear of the Dark. of course, they do Hallowed Be Thy Name, Number of the Beast, Iron Maiden, which are like, you know, some of these songs are just like, you're not going to go to a Maiden show and not see them played. They're just so good. And then for the first encore, they did 3 songs as part of the first encore sort of set. And it was The Trooper, The Klansman, and Run to the Hills. And then they did one more encore. It was Aces High. It was absolutely fantastic the whole night. I guess that was a 10 out of 10. And I just cannot believe how energetic this band is. Still halfway through their 60s, some of them early 70s. And they play like they're 25. Like they play with the same energy that they would have brought back on Peace of Mind and World Slavery and all those tours of the 80s. They're just unbelievable. And Bruce Dickinson, my God, that guy can still just belt it out. And like, as you probably saw in the Flight of Icarus video I just put up, that ending note that he does, that fly high note that he does, he holds that for like 30 seconds. And that's well into like that's well into the show. He holds that for like 30 seconds, no problem, no fluffs, no screw-ups, no fuck-ups, nothing like that. It was just great. I'm like, wow. Like, he blew me away the whole night. I mean, the fact that this man is 65 and he sounds amazing and he can still sing the songs in the same key and do it as amazing as he does, that's just beyond my mind. Like, it's just insane. And the whole band, the way they run around the stage, Yannick still, you know, does yoga while he's rocking out, throwing his legs up on the guitar amps and stuff. I just love them. I love the whole thing. I love the experience of being at a Maiden show. Everybody's nice. Like, we had a bunch of nice people around us that we were chatting with, you know, during the set breaks and whatever. It was really nice. The whole experience was just great. I was rocking out the entire time. Sweat was pouring off me. It was unreal. It was unbelievable. And very happy that I got to go see that. It was my second concert this year. I haven't been to a lot of the shows because, you know, pandemic and stuff. And I actually got COVID a little bit about halfway through July. I had seen Roger Waters just before that. And I'm not saying that's where I got COVID. But I did get COVID just after that time, unfortunately. But I gotta say, that was a great show too. By the way, Roger Waters was great. But Iron Maiden, this was my second time seeing them, and possibly my favorite. I just think everything just, like, they were amazing the first time too, back in 2019 at Budweiser stage. But this is just like, they were in Hamilton, man. Like, they were in Hamilton. It just, and that's just that's possibly my favorite concert venue. I love the sound there. I think it's great. And 10 out of 10 show. I mean, obviously, you know, I'd be like, oh, well, I could have heard songs off of this album or off of this album or off this album, blah, 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 blah. Screw that. It was absolutely amazing. It was great. And as much as I'd be happy to sit and watch them play their entire discography, I understand that they have a lot of people to sort of think about when they're making set lists, and I just think they do a very good job of setting the whole thing up, you know, with the stage show and the sort of correlation with their Legacy of the Beast video game. I really think the whole show is absolutely well done. And they've got a couple of U.S. dates left on this tour, so if any of you, my U.S. followers, are heading to any one of those shows, I'm sorry for the spoilers, but most importantly, I hope you have an amazing time. Rock on! And thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yo!